Now, I said in previous videos that it could only be Southampton or St Denis stations, but not both. Well, that rule aged well, didn't it, as we're doing the exact opposite in this Southampton adventure, where both St Denis and Southampton stations are involved, or on top of Mount Pleasant Road and Adelaide Road level crossings that I, for some reason, like to name after the locations they're nestled in. More will be revealed when we get into town. Our chariot to Southampton will be none other than the 0650 to London to change onto a Romsey train as far as St Denis. Our first leg train in the form of 444-043 was already waiting for us here on platform 3. The 0638 Great Western Railway service to Gloucester via Bristol. (217). Gloucester, 166217. Okay. Following on from our arrival into Southampton Central at approximately 0828, we'll need the 0835 service to Romsey as far as St Denis to make a lengthy walk over to Mount Pleasant Road and before jumping back to Adelaide Road as I've always done. Following that, we'll be doing a lengthy session at St Denis Station before either getting the 1330 or 1340 trains back into the city centre, have a late lunch maybe, and then finish off with another session at Southampton Central before getting the 1551 train back to base. The plan currently calls for the 1330 Salisbury train specifically because I haven't ridden that service out of St Denis in a video before. Yes, I have already ridden that train, but that was always off camera. Therefore, I just decided, yeah, let's ride it again, just so the camera can get its eyes on it. But with the Romsey Rounder's recent unreliability over the last several months, maybe, the question now is, will I be able to take that train out of St Denis, or will that be thrown out of the window, with bugger knows the alternative? Because there won't really be an alternative. It'll be catch the next SWR, which will be the 1340 to get back into the city centre, for 1345, 10 minutes after the previous one, which gets into the city for 1335. So we need all of the main lines and train services that I require to function as intended to make this as smooth and as easy as possible. If it goes arseways, it is going to go proper arseways. Let's see what happens as we wait the train manager who will open up this train, which will form the 0650 to London. Except we don't have to wait because the doors are already open. That's the knob. No.
Very good morning and welcome on board what is Southwestern Railway 0650 service from Weymouth to London Waterloo, calling it Upway, Dorchester South, Morton Wall, where Holton Heath, Hamworthy Pool, Parkston, Branksome, Bournemouth, Brockenhurst, Southampton Central, where this train attaches to a further 5 coaches and stations. Service will then leave Southampton Central as a 10 coach service going on to call at Southampton Airport Parkway, Winchester, Woking, Clapham Junction before arriving in London Waterloo in the capital this morning at 09:53. Safety information, well, that's displayed in all coaches. Should you see or hear anything suspicious, then contact me. I'm your railway guard. One other member of railway staff, alternatively contact British Transport Police by texting 61016. Ready for positions with you at all times. I'll be your guard as far as Bournemouth, located currently in the rear of coach 5 of what is currently a 5-coach service. As I walk through the train, I can assist you with onboard inquiries, and please stop me as I come through. As I stated to you, when the train gets to Southampton Central,
may be issued with a minimum penalty fare of £100 or face prosecution. Thank you for your understanding.
I don't know what happened there, but I completely forgot to start recording. But here, you get the bus depot. Oh, there's a bus that got involved in a crash with a BCP van.
Doors opening. If I could ask you to remain seated or at least hold on to something whilst this takes place, and the doors will open shortly.
All good?
All good?
Well done, yeah, alright. Okay, this is Southampton Central, the 0835 South Western Railway service to Romsey from Salisbury. Yep. Because the first set of doors do not open, I have to be...
Platform 1 for the 0835 South Western
I've got to board the rear coach so that I can...
Romsey via Eastleigh.
Because that's where both doors open.
St Dennis, Swaveling, Southampton Airport Parkway, Eastleigh, Chandler's
And therefore I have a better chance of getting on board quicker.
This train has 2 carriages. Train stops in zones
2.
3 and 4. First class accommodation found in zone 4. Wheelchair in zone 4. The first seat in
Oh, great.
These use all other available doors on this train.
This is St Denis. Welcome to Southampton Mount Pleasant Road, or Mountain Unpleasant. Welcome to St Denis Adelaide Road. So, as a result of having some brief sessions at Mount Pleasant Road and St Denis that were quicker than I thought, it means I've now got an extra long session here at this station. So that'll be fun. 3 Sierra 81 Totton Yard to Totton Yard. That was perfect timing. No, it's DR98. The last 3 numbers. It's DR9915. 9965. Oh yeah, it's that time of the year. We've got the RHCTs coming out, clearing the lines of leaves, all that. Yep. Chariot back into the city centre. The 12:30 South Western Railway service from Romsey to Salisbury via Southampton Central. I have never ridden this train out of here for months because it's always late. 158 Right then, let's start with 4 Echo 65 from Southampton to Doncaster. Hauling absolutely fuck all at the front and back. It was at this moment that Owen realised that something was very, very wrong. Okay, so much to the dismay of me and you, the viewer, I decided to abandon the vlog there due to constant delays and me in a position where I wanted to get home. But either way, there we go. Another Southampton adventure involving both St Denis and Southampton Central stations, after previously saying that it could only be one or the other, but not both. A rule that aged very poorly, didn't it? Our final total for today. Goodbye, everyone.